The service this morning will be a time to reflect on the story of Good Friday. I'll be reading from Mark 15. There'll be a couple of places where I'd like you to join in, and the words will come up on the screen. I hope the readings, the hymns and the artwork by Jenny Hawk will help you to share our Lord's journey. Jesus has been heading to this point all his life. From last Sunday's rejoicing to last night's special meal he was preparing. We watched and waited with him as he prayed in the garden, pleading with God to let this cup pass by me. And finally with a sigh saying, "Your will be done." We stared in horror as one of his closest friends betrayed him and he was led away. We hid while he was tried and mocked and beaten. Watched the sorrow of Peter as he realized that he'd let Jesus down. Now we watch as Friday unfolds. Very early in the morning, the leading priests, the elders, and the teachers of religious law, the entire High Council, met to discuss their next step. They bound Jesus, led him away, and took him to Pilate, the Roman governor. Pilate asked Jesus, "Are you the King of the Jews?" Jesus replied, "You have said it." Then the leading priests kept accusing him of many crimes. And Pilate asked, "Aren't you going to answer them? What about all these charges they are bringing against you?" But Jesus said nothing, much to Pilate's surprise. Now it was the governor's custom each year during the Passover celebration to release one prisoner, anyone the people requested. One of the prisoners at that time was Barabbas, a revolutionary who had committed murder in an uprising. The crowd went to Pilate and asked him to release a prisoner as usual. "Would you like me to release to you this King of the Jews?" Pilate asked, for he realized by now that the leading priest had arrested Jesus out of envy. But at this point, the leading priest stirred up the crowd to demand the release of Barabbas instead of Jesus. Pilate asked them, "And what should I do with this man you call the King of the Jews?" They shouted back, "Crucify him!" "Why?" Pilate demanded. "What crime has he committed?" But the mob roared even louder, "Crucify him!" So to pacify the crowd, Pilate released Barabbas to them. He orders Jesus flogged with a lead-tipped whip and then turned him over to the Roman soldiers to be crucified.